Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I do readings for Pisces. So, after an intense week of healing and mending, we are ending the readings for this week on pretty much the same note. And you know what, Pisces? What I've done this morning is I read all of these as the sentence. If you want to see that, it's in the reading just before, okay? I'm going to do the same with these cards now. So today we had fellow travelers, support is all around you, but now we're here to read these two cards. Come to the edge, a change in the wind. So, let's see which ones came in first. So there we go. Come to the edge. There's a change. Okay. So I'm going to do this the way I did it this morning. We're going to just take a look at these. Now there's a narrative here that's being shown with all of these bottom cards. So the first one is an unfinished symphony. So I'm going to read it the way I feel is the best for you right now. Pisces, you have an unfinished symphony inside of you. So it's time to go and trust your deep knowing, which is your intuition. This chaos and conflict may make you feel alienated and orphaned, but it's time to clean up that energy and mend what needs to be mended so that you can come to the edge, because there's a change in the wind. And there you go, Pisces, okay? So if you read it this way, it's got its own message within itself. Now we're going to look at come to the edge and a change in the wind. And the one I'm going to read from is come to the edge. Okay? Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated. To feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You're called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. So I think it's a beautiful message for the end of the week. And this morning we were talking a lot about fellow travelers, about letting people be who they are, not judging them so harshly as to not being able to see any of the good that comes in our differences. We have been looking at that. A lot of what is unknown, what is different, and how that's not necessarily bad. And I feel that a lot had to be brought forward about that. Support is all around you also talks about this has been a long time coming. And you might be surprised how many people and these fellow travelers here that have a lot of the same mission statements. Like a lot of you comment all the time, yes, I've been feeling a shift. Yes, my life has been going in that direction. So you do know, you do feel it, and you're not alone. Obviously, not alone. So now it's time to find your people. It's time to let other people find you. And it's time to start letting people express themselves and connecting on what is similar with our situation, and even connecting with what's different sometimes. Seeing other people's point of view. All right, so I'm going to take from the Sacred Creator's Oracle. There we go. Oh, the distraction of shiny things. And you have number 6. Another, because now it's complete. I can't. Pisces, I can't. So, if you look at this, you guys know I love 369, the vibration of 369. If you're new to the channel and you don't know anything about it, just write, start with Nikola Tesla's 369 or Vibrations 369. In a YouTube, and you'll get a whole bunch of things and it will blow your mind. Just the numbers themselves will completely blow your mind. I have my own theory about 369. I may actually do a video about that for members. So if that interests you, make sure that you look at the memberships. Change into win, number 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. The distraction of shiny things. 1 plus 5 is 6. And come to the edge. 3 plus 6 is 9. 3, 6, 9. Ta-da! That's it. Reading done. So, the distraction of shiny things. Let's see here. I like that there's a birdie here. So that is 15, I believe. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so it's taking stock and leveraging your strengths. And know exactly what's right for you and what's not right for you at this time. You've got a big purpose, a mission, a whole big beautiful life to create. Stay the course, silly magpie. Don't get distracted by the allure of many glittery options you see, most of which aren't what you truly desire. Sometimes the path toward your desires will sway, but the overall north should remain stable, else you'll find yourself flying in circles. You've been doing a whole lot of pivoting lately. It's time to look at the underlying reason why. Do you have a flight plan? Are you gliding around aimlessly, unsure of where to go next? Use your longings as a barometer of what's possible for your life, avoiding the temptation to emulate other people's shiny lives. While it's perfectly fantastic and strategic to do a little competitive analysis, do it from a place of confident curiosity and not from a place of unhealthy comparison. Focus on finding your own powerful glow instead, for nothing in the world is more magical. Yeah. And what I got from this while I was reading that from Spirit as well is they were chiming in saying, look, you're going into the unknown, but you know where you want to go, right? So in other words, you know, this is here. This is where you want to go, and you're here. And maybe the path here is a little foggy between here and there, but you know basically where you are going. So if you have that longing and that true north about you, this should not be an obstacle. You should know that you will take a confident step in front of the other until you reach destination. And I think that is the important part of that message. All right, so let's see here. I'm trying not to ruin my nail polish, Pisces. I just did it again. It feels very good to put nail polish after a week of being sick. Got things clinging and clanking here. Okay, it's all gone now. All right, let's see. Yeah, King of Swords. Bigger picture. The world coming out again. The Lovers. Commit to yourself. Commit to your well-being. Commit to your journey. Pisces. 7 of Swords. Don't steal your energy for anything bad. Don't let, don't be undermined by your negative thoughts. Don't deceive yourself, okay, that you can't get there. Point A to point B. That's the deception. That was the moon this morning. The illusion that you can't get there. That's in the reading this morning. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. The King of Swords telling you, look beyond. And beyond is the end goal, the place that you decided you were getting to, the end mark. Even if that shifts a little in the way that it... You know, in the end, if you said to yourself, I want to be rich. I'll give you an example. I want to be rich. So you're thinking, I need more money. But what you actually, your end goal changes to, I want to feel safe. I want to feel like I don't need to think about money. Something like that. It's the same goal, it's just shifted a little. So don't get worried in the way that that shifts. Your goal is the same. You're just redefining how that looks to you. Okay? So commit to the well-being, the initial idea, what had made you decide. And when you work it out, you worry less about money when you finally have that sense of, I feel secure that no matter what, I'm going to be okay. Okay, you put yourself in positions where you're better and better and better, and the goal gets more and more achievable. Okay? That was a big one of mine. That was a very big one of mine. The Devil. The Emperor. Yeah, you see, that's what I was talking about. The Devil is in the way that you perceive, like stability is a big one for people. They want to feel stable and in control of their lives. They want to be the one, like, in charge of the moves. The thing is that's an illusion. You always are. You're in charge in the way you respond to things. The worst can happen to you, but you're always in charge of you. You're walking around in your body. This is your life. It's your moment until it isn't, okay? So you decide how you react to things. If something bad happens, you have the right to react badly, but you also have the right to carry on, okay? You have the right to heal, to turn the page, to love again, to heal, to celebrate people who leave. I'm talking about death. To choose to celebrate their lives and remember them with love and what they brought to your life. Okay, that's a big one for people sometimes. To choose to see, even if they were hard people to love, to see how they made you a better person, how they showed you what you did and didn't want out of life, how they made you stronger, how their role played an important part. Okay? You have to release the conflicts. These two are the conflicting cards. That's the 7 that we don't want. The 7 of Pentacles in the year. If you know, I talk about the 7 of Pentacles. We're in a year of 7, and it's the year that we need to look at things in a very different way. What the heck is going on here? Okay, so I have the 3 that's reversed. I'm going to leave that here. That wasn't supposed to be like that. But that's also your fellow travelers. And you know, I'm remiss to say, I was remiss, I guess, is that properly said? That I didn't mention spirit guides or past loved ones as people that you can count on. That you can talk to. And you can ask them for help, you know. The 8 of Wands is the progress that you're making. Yeah, I'm going to pull the one last card and we're going to continue talking about this. There we go. The 5 of Pentacles in the same spot as it was this morning. But it's not surprising because it's almost like the same moon energy is on this side now. Okay? If you look above, if you see beyond everything, if you go up on the mountain and see everything from a much higher level, you will be able to get past this devil, okay? You will be able to reach out and see how people contribute to you in every way. Their mere existence and how they live their lives can contribute in the negative and the positive way that they live their lives. You can have a running narrative of going, I can see what they're struggling with. I've struggled with that before. I can see how they overcame this. Oh, I can see what they're doing well there. Okay? And if you have questions, you can also talk to these people and ask them questions. But it gets you out from feeling alone and thinking that you're all alone in this. Okay, they're asking me to say that think of yourself in a time of your life where you would consider yourself the most ignorant. And that's the weirdest thing I've ever said, I think, on the channel. But imagine yourself in a time where you were at your most ignorant. And now, imagine if nobody had ever contributed anything to your life to get you to where you are now. Right? How did people contribute to getting you out of it? The good, the bad, and everything else. How did they help you get to this enlightened, awakened state? They're saying everybody that you meet is at a different level in their lives. And it's not that they will stay ignorant. It's just that for right now, they do not know. In a way, they're ignorant, but also innocent. Because they just haven't been in the playing field that you have been. But it's no reason to disregard everyone for that reason. Everybody's got to learn somewhere. We all have to learn to crawl before we learn how to walk. And we all walk before we run. Well, most of us. Okay? So, it's important that you have to think this way as well. Look at people who are maybe in a different level as what you were in the past. Okay? Some people are very much slower to move forward. But if they never ever meet anybody or have any kind of interactions, they're never going to learn. And even yourself, at this point where you've learned so much, if you stop interacting with people, if you never go to the edge, if you don't bring chaos and conflict and everything else and deal with it, you will stop growing. You will stop learning. Okay? So yeah. I think that's it, Pisces. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for this week. I think that's the big message. Don't fear change. Don't fear life. Don't fear people. And look at everything as a wondrous way to discover. Everything has a lesson. Everybody has wisdom. Look at it with eyes of such, and then you become the master. You really do. You can even sometimes spot when pitfalls are going to happen to people. I usually listen to spirit, and they let me know whether I should guide them or not. You know, most of the time, you'd be surprised, they say not, because they have their own journeys. Sometimes I'm allowed to say a little bit, a phrase, a sentence, something that I can impart in my own life that will help shift them and help them in their lives. Other times, I'm sworn to quiet. That is the way of life. We're here to learn. We're here to see. We're here to feel. Please make sure to always make your own decisions. Trust your own judgment and your own intuition, Pisces, no matter what anybody tells you. I always say this for readers as well, for myself. I'm not telling you what to do in your life. You tell you what to do in your life. And that should always be the case. All right, I'm going to let you go with this. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. We're starting a brand new week. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping that I feel and nothing else kind of comes in. We're going to look at the full moon in Libra coming in on the 6th. And we're also going to do the weekly read for the week of April 3rd to April 9th. Thank you so much, Pisces, and happy 1st of April. I guess it's April Fool's, but there's no joke here. No joke at all. Just, well, you know, isn't life a joke sometimes, so, or it feels that way, so, yeah, I don't need to do anything. All right, my beautiful ones, I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.